Good morning, Scituate. This is the weekly town update for July 14th, 2025. What a beautiful weekend. I hope you all got outside to enjoy the weekend. I am Susan Harrison, Vice Chair of the Select Board, and I'm here with Jim Boudreau, who is our town administrator. I will run through some board and committee meetings as well as some events for the week and then hand it off to Jim for some additional town updates. So today, Monday, July 14th, the Scituate Bicycle Committee is meeting at 6:30 at the town library. We also have the Community Preservation Committee meeting at 6:30 at the library large conference room. Tuesday, July 15th, tomorrow, we have the Traffic Rules and Regulations Committee, and they're meeting at 4:30 p.m. at Town Hall in the Select Board hearing room. And the Water Resources Committee meeting is at 7 p.m. in the small conference room at Town Hall. On Wednesday, July 16th, we have the Affordable Housing Trust meeting, and that's 6:30 p.m. at the Select Board hearing room at Town Hall. Also on Wednesday is the sixth annual Scituate Town Library Summer Concert Series, family-friendly concert. Squeeze Box Stompers is who will be performing, and that again is July 16th from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. at the Scituate Town Library lawn. The band Americana Roots is perform. This Squeeze Box Stompers is Americana Roots band performing Cajun blues and folk. Bring a chair or a blanket and a picnic. Enjoy a beautiful summer evening and a free concert. On Thursday, we have the Historical Commission meeting, and the Bylaw Review Committee is also meeting at 7 p.m. The Zoning Board of Appeals is also meeting at 7 p.m. in the Select Board hearing room. On Thursday, there's a classic car show at from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Frank Nash and Company return, and he is bringing his crazy vintage car owners and classic cars to the Scituate Harbor. This is an annual summer event and is always a crowd pleaser. Also on Thursday, the Scituate Harbor Bandstand concert. Don't miss it. Grab a lawn chair and come to Scituate Harbor. And then on Sunday, and this is every Sunday, the Sober Softball League is meeting, and that is at from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Softball is back for another season, games every week. Be part of the team. It is a co-ed slow pitch game. Please contact Ron Orleans at SSPR sober softball at gmail.com, or check out the SSPR Sober Softball League page on Facebook. And again, that's Sundays from 1 p.m. to 4 at Central Softball Field 1. Now I'm going to turn it over to Jim for some additional town updates. Jim?
Good morning. Thank you. I'm coming to you direct from beautiful Camp Squano in Plymouth. This is Fod Pond. So I apologize if my video isn't the best, but we'll do the best we can. We'll start with our water update. Tack Factory Pond is at +4. Last week we were even. The reservoir is now at +5.5, which is up quite a bit from last week when we were -7.5. Rainfall over the past week was 2.56 inches measured at the plant, and average daily demand was 1.6 million gallons a day, down from last week's 1.837 million gallons a day. We are now in a Tier 2 water ban. The Scituate Water Department has posted the annual water conservation measures. Tier 2 only allows for outdoor watering with handheld hoses before 9 a.m. and after 5 p.m. No use of in-ground irrigation, no washing of vehicles, cars, boats, or motorcycles, and no filling of pools, hot tubs, or fish ponds. The Water Department will be out, and if they find people violating the restrictions, they will be issuing citations. For DPW this week, the contractor is going to finish paving the Creelman Drive, Pratt Road, Bishop's Lane, Boulder Lane, and Puritan Drive neighborhood. Crews are also finishing work on Longley and Ermine. Tilden Road is having water line repair work this week. Starting tomorrow, the contractors are doing water line repair work in the area of 58 Tilden Road. The road will be closed in the area, and Scituate Police will be on scene to detour traffic. Repaving will be done on Thursday, July 17th. The Massachusetts Division of Marine Fisheries has notified us that Bassing Beach is closed for shellfishing as of July 10th. This is a closure caused by all the rain we had last week. So essentially, Scituate is closed for shellfishing as the north and south rivers remain closed for the season. The Cole Parkway Resilient Waterfront Public Information Session will be meeting this next week, July 22nd, 5 p.m. at the Scituate Town Library Community Room. We've teamed up with a group of engineers, scientists, and landscape architects to develop solutions to re-envision Cole Parkway as a more resilient community space. The project aims to reduce the effects of coastal flooding in the area and increase the functionality and attraction of the parkway as a shared public amenity. We invite you to attend that. It'll be good information and is a very important project. Scituate Planning Board and the Board of Selectmen are looking for applicants for the alternate member of the Planning Board. The position is for the ensuing term for appointment until town elections in 2026. The position will be appointed by the Planning Board and the Select Board in a joint meeting sometime later this summer. Letters of interest and resumes should be sent to Patricia A. Lambert, Chair, Scituate Planning Board, 600 Chief Justice Cushing Highway, Scituate, Mass. By tomorrow, July 15th. And again, the gas company is continuing to work on Jericho Road. The project will run from Hadley to Turner. Right now, they're working on the cross connections for the houses. They'll be finishing it up later on this year. That is what I have for today, and hope everybody has a great day.
All right. Thank you, Jim. That's all for us. Have a great week, Scituate.